Well, hey everybody, today is Wednesday the 20th, December the 20th, 2023. We got just a few more days and this year will be over. It'll be 2024. And we've made another trip around the sun. Ain't that something? I don't know about y'all, but I can't feel all that movement. If we're really circulating through space at that rate of speed, somebody's tell me something different, because I don't know. I think the Earth is stationary, and I think it's a closed system, and I can't tell you why I know that, but I know that. There's multiple realities happening all at the same time. So in one of them, it could be that the Earth is round, and there's interstellar bodies out there. But we left the Earth of a yellow sun a long time ago. I don't know what year it was, but for me, it seemed like it was 2009, 2010. And yes, for you younger people, the sun was yellow. And it was really good for sun gazing back then. But now it's a white sun and it's really hard to sun gaze. It's almost impossible. Matter of fact, if you were to do the trend for sun gazing, you could see that it's not heavily trended no more. But back in the day, you know, the 90s and the early 2000s, it was a widely practiced thing to stare at the sun, only when it's going down or only when it's coming up, and only to a certain degree of above the horizon, and then it gets, you know, too bright where it hurts your eyes. We call it looking at the ball, and older people might understand what I'm talking about, but you younger people, y'all ain't got a clue what I'm talking about. I don't know if that's when the Earth, we shifted over into this matrix of a holographic simulation reality. But whatever it is, it's damn good simulation, because we wake up and we're in it every day. And we can't see a crossover between the sleep that we have that regenerates our body. Ain't that funny how we have to sleep? I mean, you got to really sleep. You can't just sleep 4 hours, get up and go busting through a whole nother day and then collapse and then get 4 more hours that next night. If you do, you're going to die. You're going to kill yourself, and they don't teach that. I'll show you my sleep records sometime and let you see. I know that, and have been knowing that sleep was very, very important to regenerate our body, especially when you work out as hard as I have in my life, and I am doing now. I just swam a mile and did it in 29, I think it was 9 seconds. 29 minutes and 9 seconds. I notice sometimes when I'm saying these words, I don't finish, and I go back and I look at the closed captions, or I look at the video itself, and these people don't have a clue what I'm talking about, because I leave out too much information in between the lines. Yeah, I'm working on it. Thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate it. I can tell you that. I really appreciate it. Anybody that can understand my words and my language and understand my love of the Christ consciousness and the creator of all things that are eternal, my Father, and how I can explain my awakening into this time continuum is just with a prayer. And it's real simple to kick off your day with jumping out of the bed and not even thinking, just fly. Don't do that. Lay in that bed until you have talked to your body and you have talked to your Father, Mother God, and that you have focused on the parts of your bodies that may have soreness or may feel like it's a hot spot. You know what I'm saying? It feels like it's got some inflammation in it or something. Focus on that while you're laying there in bed before you ever put your feet on the ground, on the floor. Stay in a type of state of meditation. I have taught myself to do this over the last 20 years to the point that I can have more out-of-body experiences after I decide to not jump out of bed. I hope that makes sense. But when you jump out of bed straight after that alarm clock goes off, which I had to do it for 30 years, raising a kids, children's, and family, and making money to pay the damn light bill and all the other bills, yeah, I had to get up and cuss the day because I just, some jobs were really miserable. And some jobs were so good I loved going to them. I'd get there early. I'd get there an hour early, and I'd leave an hour late because I was consuming information and I was around good people that we were building, really proud of building what we were building. And then some of them were just had to have jobs, had to make the money, and it was miserable. I wasn't appreciated for anything. And yeah. But the point of going back into a state of awakening awareness and meditating in the morning before you start your day is some of the best advice I can give anybody. No matter what your age is and no matter when you think you're too old to start or you're too young, you can't do it. But no, you could teach yourself to do this. You can ask Father for wisdom on how to do it, and then I'll agree with you that two people come into your life that show you exactly what I'm talking about, and you understand more from them because they're vibrating at the level that you trust and you understand, and they'll tell you something about this. Look forward for that to happen over the next 3 months, and you'll see that you'll learn this technique. But I can't recall it right now, but I had a hell of an out-of-body experience this morning. But I can't recall it. I just know it was good. Now maybe later on when I go back into that deep state of meditating, I'll be given little bits and pieces of what happened. It'll be like being revealed to me what's the most important parts. Well, I'm going to go and finish this video with the understanding that if you're not speaking life to your body, now is the best time to start. If you're not meditating, now is the best time to start. If you're not exercising, now is the best time to start. If you're not intermittent fasting, now is the best time to start. If you think you can't control your thoughts, now is the best time to control them. Always remember, nothing is happening to you. It's you happening through it. And it's your thoughts that can correct the situation or bring you pain with the situation. It's only your thoughts that are doing it. So when you learn to take control of your thoughts and forgive yourself for not knowing this and forgive others for not telling you, or others for maybe even somehow being mean to you and doing wrong things to you. Once you do this practice that I'm speaking, you'll just think that's just comical. You'll think that's just funny as hell. It'd be your entertainment watching them, how they change their their modality after they see it ain't working on you anymore. But as long as you don't do nothing but you think about what they want you to think about, you'll keep getting that you got to keep thinking about them. And that's what you don't want to do. You want to see the insignificance of what it means to have those kind of people think anything about you. It's insignificant to the point that it's ridiculous. It's a redundant thing to keep a loop going where you care what anybody does, says, or thinks about anything, much less you. Oh, another part is don't gossip. Walk away from people that are gossiping. It is not good for the psyche. It's not good for your vibratory field. It's not good for your state of peace and you're learning to do this. It's not good. But if you really want to learn this, keep watching my videos. Keep coming back to my channel. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Y'all have a good one.